Non-block we trust.
Wow. Y'all niggas can't hang with us. Nah, this shit for the members only. Fake shit get checked, no phonies. I been running up a check, don't call me. Big arms gon' flex, that's on me. All my niggas on go, no army. I been sending these niggas no Maury. Big stepper, excuse me, y'all niggas can't hang with us. Nah, this shit for the members only. Fake shit get checked, no phonies. I been running up a check, don't call me. Big arms gon' flex, that's on me. All my niggas on go, no army. I been sending these niggas no Maury. Big stepper, excuse me, pardon me. Pardon me, pardon me, pardon me. Pardon me, I'm just clearing the dirt, they want on me. In all white though, I been feeling godly. This a flex I show out when the party. She get vexed cause some honeys be on me. I get vexed when I'm not making money. I ain't frontin' no while and I love it. Y'all gon' watch me blow up, this shit public. I made choices, I don't regret nothing. I was hungry, I taught myself hunting. Took my time, never hated for nothing. I made it out the mud. Cold sweats keep me waking up. I want more, ain't had enough. And I can't stop until I'm done. No, y'all can't hang with us. Nah, got my foot on their neck, ticking the door, I ain't breaking the sweat. Ready for more, I'm becoming a threat. Yeah, they notice me now, throwing franks at the ref. Niggas gave me a check cause I said I'm the best. Fuck you expect, I won't settle for less. I just need me a check, I can handle the rest. No, I'm back up in my bag, yeah. This drip too lit and I got a pocket full of cash. Whoa, wrong move, get hit, I swear don't wanna get me mad. No, one call, that's it, I send my hitters, drop a tag. Boom, all you hear is that grrr. Y'all niggas can't hang with us. Nah, this shit for the members only. Fake shit get checked, no phonies. I been running up a check, don't call me. Big guns gon' flex, that's
It's for members only, you heard? Pardon us. Y'all can't hang with us, man. But y'all are welcome. Make sure you got one rolled and make sure you got that lighter ready, you know what I'm saying? Welcome back to the Smokers. This should be episode 15 or 16 if I'm not mistaken, right? Pardon us for missing last week. That's the problem. I missed last week. Pardon us. But welcome back, YouTube. Y'all know what it is. I'm the highest host in the room, Dricanhippie, and we back at it. I got a special guest with me. Y'all heard the song right there, Pardon. Frass As Hell, right? Frass As Hell. I messed that up in the performance, and I messed it up just now. And we've been talking for a long time now. We've been talking for about a year now. But what's going on, my guy? How you feeling?
I'm good. I'm chilling. Can't call it.
Yeah. I'm glad we got to make this happen, man. We've been trying to make it happen for a while, but you know, time got our line.
Everything.
But what's going on, man? How's everything going? How you feeling about that song right now?
That's my baby. It's moving. It's doing what I wanted it to do.
Yeah,
sort of. But you know.
It ain't
on the radio, but it's getting there. So
it's gonna be there. It's on all streaming sites.
Yeah, it's on all streaming platforms.
FrassAshell. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you go on all streaming sites,
platforms. You can check that out.
And go see that. Sometimes that's bigger than the radio right now, but the radio is still a big play in hip hop.
Facts.
It's still a big play.
I'm saying as far as, you know, like I could promote it. All I want, you know, as far as like people that's not on social media. Just you know, sometimes you just hear a song on the radio and you like, all
where the fuck that comes
this
from?
Mine, I like this, and now you a fan.
Especially with those late night DJs, they'll
you never
really break an artist. Yeah,
exactly.
So are you under like a management label or anything like that? Or is it just your record label?
Nah, it's just me. Frass As Hell. Well, Non-Block Entertainment.
Non-Block Entertainment.
You know, that's the gang. You know.
Okay.
Family situation.
Yeah. So when did you drop this track?
What was that? If I'm not mistaken, that was October or December
of this year
or
last year.
Last year.
Okay.
So I've been pushing it for a couple months now.
Yeah.
Promoting, you know.
So is it just the Lucy right now?
Yeah, it's just a single.
Just the Lucy. It's just a single. Okay. So you working on something, a project?
Yeah.
EP.
I'm gonna drop. I got G.I.Y.A 2 in the works.
Yeah.
Drop G.I.Y.A 2020. So I'm working on G.I.Y.A 2 now.
Okay. I was gonna ask you about that. What's the process right now for you working on that right now? And G.I.Y.A is a acronym, right?
Yeah, facts.
I'm trying to hold on. I got it in my notes. Don't give it to me. I got it in my notes, bro. Hold on. This is some bullshit. I should have known, right? Give it your all.
Facts.
All right. So what's the process for part 2 right now?
No lie, I'm out more on this project. Last project, I was really like kept myself closed in. I didn't really go outside. I wasn't really trying to interact with other artists or nobody. Like the people, it's 2 features on that, and it was like that was like strong armed. Like it wasn't like they forced me, but it was like,
nah, I gotta get on that.
I need these 2 songs. Nah, you know, like know when you hear something, you like, this needs somebody.
It needs somebody.
Yeah, like it was one of those two songs was perfect for the two people that's featured on it. But everything else was like I was locked in. Yeah. Now I'm like I'm outside, I'm chilling. Or for me, let's link up. I'm trying to link with other artists because I feel a different feel. Yeah, you feel me? Like
so it's more networking for this one, and more promoting the album, so you can have more of a release for it.
That's a fact.
So you like the reception for this track so far, Pardon?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
All right,
good feedback.
We'll leave that
video coming soon.
Okay, you got a visual coming for it.
Yeah. We would that see that.
You got a date?
I don't.
But you're in the process. Is editing?
By
y'all shot it already, or is
some of it is shot?
Okay.
Some of it is shot, but by I say April.
That's is that like?
Because I feel like it's one of those like them summer joints.
Yeah.
Like it might not have been. It wasn't. I dropped it, but it wasn't the time for a video. Like people could get used to the song.
So you got a little bit of because the beat and everything got a little feel of spring weather, winter weather, but you want the theme of it to be more nice weather, so you can
that's a fact.
parlay the song during the summertime, springtime,
and
going into
you
the
understand? You keep pushing strong during that.
So
time.
it could be a strong layout for the album. You know what I mean? So the visual is coming. You got that halfway done. So let's leave that right there. So give me more of what was the reception for part 1? What did you feel? How did you feel about part 1, G.I.Y.A? And how many visuals? Give them everything that you got about that one.
G.I.Y.A, I think G.I.Y.A did fairly well for. Like I was promoting it for a while. Like I was, G.I.Y.A was coming for a little while, so I felt the take back was fairly it was anticipated, so people was expecting it. Yeah. We got a song. We got visuals to. Damn. I got 3 visuals off of G.I.Y.A. G.I.Y.A itself. G.I.Y.A, the actual song G.I.Y.A has a video to it. Yeah. I have a video to also Stumbles, the feature I got on there, Stumbles. We got a video to that, What You Know About. And we got one more video. I just can't get it off my head right now.
Okay.
I don't know what it is. What the hell? I can't remember what I did. It's crazy.
It's all good. My shit's out of there is Win.
I love that.
I love the intro.
Okay.
Yeah, I love the intro.
A lot of people say
everything has to have a beginning. You know what I mean? And if the beginning ain't
that was the last.
That was the last song you did.
That was the last thing I did too, because it was. That came to me out of nowhere. Like it was just like, yo. What's your process? Did you have that beat already? Or there's no beat. I was clapping.
It was just.
I clapped that. I did that myself.
Okay.
So I guess I was playing around and writing.
How the fuck you think of that?
Yo, that's what I'm telling you. It just came out of nowhere.
So that still fits with my question. Did the beat come to you first, or your rhymes came to you first?
The lyrics came.
The rhymes
and I was like, my mama told me it's days I be lonely. I gotta keep focused on getting rich. And I'm like, I'm sitting there and I'm like,
I don't need
what can I do? I don't need a beat. Like, and I'm like, start clapping. I'm like, yo.
Yeah.
That could go.
You know your own cadence.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, that go. And that's how, no lie, like that should just.
How did that one feel when you went in the studio to record that?
It was.
Did you do it at the same time, or you did the clapping separate?
First.
And then you
I clapped first.
That's fire.
I clapped first, and then I clapped for about maybe like 30 seconds, 45 seconds.
Yeah, and he looped it up.
And then we looped it. And then I came in and recorded over it.
That's fine. So
it was like, but it the vision was already there, so it was like
that's the creative
it made
side.
Perfect, yeah. Like that was I was happy about that track, the skit track, whatever.
That's a track.
That's some people refer to things as different because it's not long. Like it's about 30 seconds.
Yeah, and you give them a nice little couple bars. You know what I mean? But what you saying on it is like real life shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So you got to give it your all. That's why G.I.Y.A. Yeah. That's why it worked out as perfect for the intro.
Yeah. So I always wanted to ask you this. What's the name? What's the meaning of the name? I looked it up.
I'm West Indian.
Yeah.
So we be Frass. We get frost, whether you drinking or you smoking, you
And
frost.
that's the feeling of having that feel
like being high.
Yeah.
So whether you could be frost, you could be frost off life.
Yeah,
you could be frost off emotions. You could be frost off. That's funny. I said that frost off emotion. That was my first mixtape I ever made. Frost off emotions.
Ooh.
It's on that.
Double entendre.
Anybody want to check that out?
Go check that out.
You feel me? Like it's a feeling. Like
It's
you
a
feel
feeling,
high,
yeah.
so you high off life. People say they high off life. You frost off life.
Yeah.
So like I'm frost as hell though. So
Yeah.
you take it to another level.
I love that shit because when I looked it up, when I first
The actual meaning, it's crazy.
Yeah, it says.
But if you want to be serious, I do think I'm the shit.
Yeah.
Because that's what frost mean in the Webster's dictionary, so to say.
It says, meaning Rastafari term of getting high or having that effect of weed.
See where you looked it up at. I ain't never seen that.
Yeah.
No lie.
That's the one that I found.
That's the definition. That's the one I grew on.
Yeah.
But the definite, like Webster's, has a whole different definition for that word.
Yeah. Well, you know.
But I still, when
the white man touch
when the white man say something, I'm like, yeah, I'm the shit.
When
either
the
way.
white man touch something, it's gonna end up a little different
Because it means like shit. So it's like, nigga, I'm the shit. So fuck
okay,
you.
okay.
Like, however you try to flip it, I can play with it.
I'm the one, you know what I mean?
You feel me?
But yeah, I love that shit right there. So you grew up in Brooklyn? Flatbush?
Facts.
Okay,
Junction Kid.
Okay.
You can check that out on YouTube too. I got a song called Junction Kid with a video too.
So how did that play a role in your upbringing to like you wanting to be a part of music?
Music always been around.
Yeah.
I'm from Flatbush. Like, music is everywhere. Like, you feel me? Like, it's everywhere. It don't matter where you go. You could be in a West Indian store right here. Then you go to the next store. It's mad Spanish music. Then you get to this store. You hear Arab music. You feel me?
And
so
that's
it's like,
what I was gonna say. It's the variety.
So you hear all different sounds. It's like it just become part of you. Like
That's
this is
fact.
you. Like
that's a fact. So you as a youngin' just walking the
like
streets.
I know. Like you feel me? Like I was just telling somebody, I used to miss going to the 99-cent store. Cause I would hear music I never heard. Like I heard, "What is love, baby? Don't hurt me." Like what's that? I don't know. KTU.
Yeah.
Like I never used to hear that stuff unless I went to the dollar store.
Okay. They had the house music.
So that music would be playing.
Shit.
So I'd be like, I would go to the dollar store and hear certain songs.
That's the shit my moms used to play in the
Real
crib.
shit. I never heard those type of songs until I was in the 99-cent store. Like, I'm hearing soca, calypso, reggae. Mm-hmm. There's no really rap in my household.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
but
saying?
then when
like,
you with the homies and all that, you in
outside,
school
you hear
and all
rap.
that, you hear that.
So it's like I'm like, when I was younger, I used to go to the dollar store and just to hear music. Like my grandma sent me to the grocery store. I'm gonna go in this dollar store. Like, oh shit, this is a good song.
Pop shit. Oh, that's fun. That
like,
beat is
Like,
crazy.
you understand? So
that's
like,
a fact.
I just grew up hearing different sounds.
Because like I always say, my music history, the first music band that I fell in love with was Backstreet Boys, bro. And then it was just like on from there, you know what I mean? But then somebody handed me he handed me a Jay-Z CD and it was over from there. So when did you feel like, at what age did you feel like you could do music? When did you give it a go?
I'm an entertainer, so I always felt like I was an entertainer.
And
I could do this. But no lie, like maybe high school, we used to have this. I used to go to Tilden. They had some shit called the CCC room. And me and my boy, Ruthless Raw, bro, he locked right now, but we did a track. Like, and I was like, oh, shit, I could rap. You know, because I used to play around, but like, they had a person come to the school and like he was actually recording us do music. So like he would make
like a little class.
Yeah, like thing. He had his setup and we record tracks and he would mix it and do it. You feel me? He made a whole CD. We had like
a whole nother.
Bro, we had a CD, like a mixtape out of the school. The school, all the artists in the school, we had a tape,
track list and it had your names and shit.
Yeah, like and we was
made y'all feel good.
I was young Cass at that time, like like it was crazy. But you feel me? You hear yourself and you like, yo. And I even had my own solo track on that same project, and it was like, from there it was just like, nah, I could do something. Then you get into life. I'm like 15, 16 at that time.
But you said something that stood out to me. You said I was always an entertainer. Yeah. So before music, you felt like you was gonna be something like acting or
It's in me. It's in me. Like I'm gonna be seen. I'm gonna be heard. Something like so. Yeah. If it wasn't music, and I still don't. I'm not saying that it's not a possibility for anything else. But if it wasn't music as
doors.
the first choice, I'd have been probably. Well, I probably would have been one of them Instagram people. One of them, you know what I'm saying? Wilding, doing mad skits and comedy. That would have probably been me. Like if I didn't
still incorporate that,
and I still do that because that's me. So you know, I want people to know, like, I'm an artist, but I am a person.
Let's have fun.
I'm a fun person. Like,
you could tell that from your personality. Yeah, like and I respect that because a lot of people when they get into music, they feel like they gotta take on a certain persona. It's like, nah, bro, just be yourself.
Nah, I'm mad fun, but don't play with me. Like, I'll beat you the fuck up.
Be
but
yourself.
I'm mad fun. Like,
that's a fact. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a cool person.
Yeah, everybody be like, yo, you always got a mean face. I'll be like, I mean, but if you get to know me, I think we might laugh.
People tell me that too.
We
like,
might laugh a couple times during the conversation.
Like, yo, your face is mean. Like, bro, I'm just trying to figure out the space.
I'm
like,
trying to see what's happening.
You know, like when I feel like things is right, I smile. If you see me smile, then you know I'm comfortable. Like,
yeah, bro. yeah. So you get into you do that with your school. So now, what makes you go into it more?
Yo, you would think, right? So,
so this is, you said 15, 14,
16,
15 years old, 15, 16.
Now I'm like, I'm in school, and then I'm just, that was cool, but outside is still way more fun. Yeah. Parties, dancing. I don't care about that shit like that. Like, I know I could do it. Yeah. I got proof that I could do it if anybody try to front. Like, I can't do it, you feel me? Yeah. But I got proof. So after that, it was just like, no lie, it was a chill, like, for a while.
So
I was just living life.
Regular shit, right? Yeah. Just going through everyday life, you know what I'm saying?
Going through every day.
But in that time span, I
still write.
You still putting the pen to the paper,
write.
Yeah.
So I was still writing all the time. Mm-hmm. I never stopped writing. That's one thing. I never stopped writing. I like writing.
When there's something that's calling you, it's always going to be right there, bro.
I never stopped. No, crazy thing, I recorded a song last year that I wrote in, like, high school. And it was like, yo, it was to the times though. Like, it's crazy. Yeah. Like, yo, that's crazy. It's still,
did you touch it up a little bit? Or
you give it a little tweaks and change, but it was
still relevant.
Basically relevant to what's going on now. Like,
and that speaks a lot to our country, our state, or whatever's going on right now. You know what I'm saying?
Like, well, I'm going to do the same shit that I was going to do as a kid.
Yeah.
Till this day. Like, damn, nigga, when y'all gonna fix things? Like,
so that leads to the first mixtape. So what happens? Tell me. What's the story?
I was chilling, just bullshitting. My first mixtape was like forced. My uncle Chev, like, he forced it.
And this is the Frass of Emotions.
Frass of Emotions.
Frass of Emotions.
He really forced it. He was on some like, yo, bro, like, what the fuck?
You said uncle.
Yeah.
Okay.
My great uncle, to be exact.
Like, a family member sees that talent in you.
Yeah. And he was pushing me hard, like, and he like, bro, like, you got to put out some music, like, you know, like, so. Then we start going to his friend house in Queens, Lazy. He started taking us out there. Yeah. So now I'm out in Queens, literally like every day, just recording. Okay. Every day for like maybe a year straight, literally every day.
365, 366 on a leap year.
I'm telling you, like, he would come get me. We get on the train, then we get off the train, we take the bus, then we gotta walk. We get to Lazy crib. Lazy lived on Jamaica Ave and, like, the back of Jamaica Ave. Like, not when you first get off the J train. Like, the back. Like, there's no train back there. Like, you got to take the bus and then walk. Like,
yeah, by the mall and all that shit.
Yo, we was deep, son. Past the Coliseum. Past all of that shit. Like, so we would do that shit.
Feel like you going to Six Flags.
Bro, we would do that shit every day. And then we coming home, like, 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. Mommy, I got to go to school. Still, was like, I'm like, all right, bet.
But this is making you this routine is making you go a passion for it.
Yeah, it want me to do it more because it's like, all right, now I'm recording shit. I got mad shit. I know what I sound like. I know I could sound crazier if I actually focus. Yeah. I mean, now I'm focused and we making good shit. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Then I'm like, I'm just sitting on music now. He like, bro, you gotta push this shit out. I'm like, bro, I don't care.
Gotta go out.
He like, whatever. He like, all right, I'm gonna make a mixtape. I'm like, whatever. He sent me a cover. It was the cover. I was sitting and we had went out the weekend before and somebody took a picture of me like with their camera. Yeah. Like, I was chilling, drinking and shit.
Nice off-guard pic, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like head down. And that became the cover for Frass of Emotions. Uh-huh. And then he just put all the tracks together. He even did he hosted it. Like, so okay,
he was the host,
before the first track, you hear him talking. Then we did like a side A, side B. Okay. So then you hear him talking before side B, like
yeah, that's fire.
And then that was that.
Printed it up. This is still making CDs at this time. Yeah,
facts. Yeah, he was printing up CDs.
Started handing them joints out, and you start seeing the reception and start feeling that.
And we had it out on that Piff at that time. So
yeah.
That was the only site it was on at that time. That's when that Piff, mixtapes was. So
that's where it was at. This is what G-Unit era, Dipset era.
Shit, after that.
A little later, Lil Wayne.
Probably
Wayne era type shit.
Slow Weezy.
Damn, I miss mixtapes, bro. Everybody call that shit an EP now. It's basically the same shit.
Yo, it is.
You know what I'm saying? It's basically the same shit. But now you could just do original beats, so it's better. You know what I mean? So then. You take your talents from there. Like, I see that you got a lot of entertainment talent. Let's talk about let's get into what you do currently. Let's talk about NWO News.
NWO, we live right now, 7 p.m.
They live right now. Shout out
Facebook.
Shout out to everybody over there. Shout out to Sparrow. Shout out to everybody over there.
YouTube, Twitch, all the sites. Definitely.
So tell them we got your local weatherman in the building. Facts. You know what I'm saying? So
it's your boy Frass As Hell, your local meteorologist.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's a meteorologist.
Yeah. So
bring the weather to the news team. I'm here with the weather and the jokes.
Yeah. So how did that come about for you guys?
Yo, I was telling you, we was touching briefly earlier. Like, it was pandemic. Boredom. Sparrow was at home. He wanted. This is something he wanted to do, and you feel me? It was really a joke at first. Like, whatever. Let's do a news team.
Some
you feel
shit
me?
To fuck around with. Yeah.
And he tampered with it. And I'm like, yo, bro, when you serious, I could do the weather for you. And sure enough, he pulled me up, and we been rocking for this our third season.
Okay.
Yeah, this is season 3. I think I came in episode 3 or 2 of the first season. So. From the beginning, you feel me? We've been doing this, rocking out, and it's just been a ball, yo.
Yeah, I
bring
like that. Bring
the weekend weather, my 5-day frostcast, all that good shit.
Yeah, I like that shit. So, what's the bigger play with that? You looking to get into acting and things of that nature?
Yo, I want to be an actor. I could see myself in a movie, you feel me? Serious.
Anything, you know what I mean? Do a little bit.
Never know. I like comedy, so I would definitely do mad comedy shit. But I definitely would like to be into some other forms of entertainment. I feel I'm an entertainer. I want to do it all.
Yeah.
I don't want to be stuck in just music. I love music.
Yeah.
But that's not my end all be all.
Yeah. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? That's why I use the podcast platform, just to show the different sides of my personality. You know what I mean? One day I would like to go out for auditions and try different things of that nature. I know I got a couple gray hairs, you know what I mean? But I'm still a young man. You know what I'm saying? So talk to me. You just gonna work on promoting Pardon right now, or you got another couple tracks on the work?
I'm working. In the works. Well, right now I got Pardon out, and I got Take Me As I Am also out on all streaming platforms.
Give y'all a little snippet of that. You know what I mean?
But I'm just working on the music for G.I.Y.A too right now. So I'm gonna do Pardon video, then I'm gonna do Take Me As I Am video, as I load up G.I.Y.A too.
Yeah. All right.
That's really it. NWO stuff. I'm down for features. Anybody interested?
Yeah,
we could work.
That's a fact. So tell me, I don't know if this is going a little back like we were talking about on the earlier days. So tell me about Team Frass.
See, that was right after that first mixtape.
Yeah.
I was about, and then I ended up in a group.
I had that in the stash in the notes.
Yeah, I ended up in a group. That was my guy, Charlie Chase.
Okay.
Largest. Those my guys still to this day. You know what I mean? Yeah. We had 2 mixtapes.
So what was that experience like? So that was after you dropped your first mixtape?
Yeah. That
so now you got the feel of music.
Now I want to do music. Yeah. Now I'm doing music seriously. I'm with it.
And you bump into these guys?
Yeah.
You knew them already?
Yeah, these are my friends already.
Cool.
They was around, but it's all right, if you with me, I'm working on music, and you here with me all the time. Bro, give me a verse.
Now let's go.
Try something. You feel me? Try it. You never know. You feel me? When you try, all right, boom. Oh, I fuck with it. Do you feel me? It was me and J. Largest at first.
Okay.
It was just us.
And both of y'all were artists, or?
Well, I had a mixtape out. J-Largest was just getting into it, doing the music seriously, and then we dropped 420 in Flatbush.
Okay,
that was the first one. 420 in Flatbush. That was the first tape. Charlie Chase also featured on that, but he wasn't actually like into the music at that time, but he did feature on it.
Okay. In
the same situation, like, bro, do something. Let's try
work.
It.
Yeah.
And then we dropped The Purge. We had dropped that on Halloween. That was another tape we dropped. And then things kind of slowed up. Yeah. Everybody had life, played a part. Everybody have their own different ventures that they want to try. And, but music was still me. So
so you felt like you had to stay in that lane.
I'm sticking to it.
Have y'all ever worked after that together?
Yeah, me and Largest got a track out right now.
Okay.
On all streaming platforms. Me and Charlie Chase got a few tracks out on like YouTube, SoundCloud. Yeah. Maybe Apple Music. Yeah. Okay.
So how did you bump? Did you already know Sparrow and them? How did you bump into them and jump into the NWO news and everything like that?
Yo, Sparrow, I knew. I don't even know.
That boy get around. He be outside.
I met Deuce Privy.
Okay.
Then from Deuce, I was introduced to RB and Bizzle.
Talking to the mic for me, please.
My bad. Then I was introduced to RB and Bizzle.
Shout out to Bizzle, my guy.
And I knew I followed Buck music, Buck Madoff.
Shout out to
So
Buck.
I followed his music, and I had
when he was Buck Rogers.
Yeah, right. So I went to one of his events and stuff before.
He was still that guy though. He was still that guy with Buck Rogers, man.
That's when I think that's when I first met Sparrow. But I think
he was his manager at that time still, right? Like, yo, they've been working together for a little minute now.
Right. I'm not sure who mentioned me to Sparrow or how it came about, but I ended up doing one of Sparrow's first shows to get me in a game concert.
Okay.
Yeah, reached out to me, wanted to book me for the show. So I came, we did the show and everything, and like I killed it. Like, you feel me? Like I was the closer. Like, cause he was like he never seen me perform. He didn't know my crowd base, whatever. Yeah. So it was like, all right, I'll give you the closing slot.
Okay.
But not knowing I have over 50 people in the building, so when I'm closing, it looks like I'm the opener at the same time or the headliner.
Even if some of the crowd left.
So you feel me? Like, even though people left, we was packed out. So he like, yo, I never seen a show end. Like, I never seen nobody close a show like that before, till like underground base, and. From then, we've been cool, rocked out, and we ended up being friends. Outside of the music shit, like
shit grows from there. You know what I mean?
And then relationships grow, and
and then this popped off.
NWO like now, like
COVID and all that. Y'all 3 seasons.
Exactly.
In.
We already friends.
History in the making. Right
we already
now,
talking on the phone and shit. So it's like
So when when you're talking ideas, is just going. That's how me and Core came up with this. You know what I'm saying? Well. Yeah. It wasn't even supposed to be me and him at first. It was me and my other homeboy. But I just felt like he didn't have the conversation game. So then I was like, yo, me and Core been best friends since 96. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, bro, I need you. And he was like, all right, let's get it. You know what I mean? Now we 200 episodes in with our podcast. So, you know what I mean? So you got anything like specific that you wanted to come on the platform to talk to the people about?
I just wanted to let y'all know, G.I.Y.A 2 on the way. NWO News every Tuesday, season 3 out now. Every Tuesday we live everywhere.
I hope I ain't take you out of your segment. You already recorded it?
Yeah, I already pre-recorded it, but yeah.
So what is the weather looking like for the rest of the week?
Coming up.
So what's the weather like looking for the rest of the week?
It's gonna be partly cloudy, of course.
It's always cloudy.
It's always partly cloudy. Can't knock that. But it's supposed to be crazy. Like it's supposed to be raining today, but it don't seem like it was gonna rain.
Which it didn't.
It was crazy. Like it was whoever up there working the fucking machine. Niggas be like,
hard.
Put me
what I'm
on.
saying?
You feel me? Like tell me before I go out there like crazy, and then it's not like.
And people be,
I know y'all watching.
Yeah,
I know my FBI agent be like, this nigga always Googling some crazy shit. Yeah, because y'all niggas be lying.
Because that harp shit is real, bro. They controlling this weather out here, man. It's real. Right. It's real, bro. Definitely. But I like that because you got to show different sides of your personality. So I see that NWO News gives you that part to do. You know what I mean?
Thanks.
So that's fire. So give the people all your social medias and everything before we get out of here.
You can find me on Facebook, FRASSASHELL, one word, Frass As Hell, or I am Frass As Hell. That's my Facebook music page. You can go like that, see all the new music coming out. If you follow it, so you'll get all the exclusive stuff before, you feel me? YouTube, Team Frost TV. Sorry. You can find me on Twitter at Frass As Hell. On Instagram, Fross_as_hell.
Yeah.
On what's that? Snapchat? Frost2Frost.
All those shits.
Oh, you could, if you really want to tune into the weather, I post it every week after the show on TikTok.
Yo,
so
TikTok is a great platform, bro. I love that.
You can follow my Frost2Frost page on that, and that's on TikTok.
Yeah. So let me ask you, the performance part of this game, the rap game and all that. How you feel about that? You like performing and everything?
Yeah, I love performing.
Yeah.
I feel like that's my strong point sometimes. Yeah. Like, I love performing.
You got any shows coming up?
I'm working on something right now. No official date yet, but summertime working towards.
Yeah.
Definitely putting together a show.
Yeah, because like we was just talking before we got on the mic.
Right, and you was telling me
we're gonna try to get you on this show that's coming up. You know what I mean? So if you free that day, we're gonna keep you posted on that one. You know what I'm saying?
But I definitely got a Frost and Friends, something like of that sort in the summertime. I did one in 2019, Frost and Friends up in the Clouds concert. So we're gonna bring that back, bigger and better.
That's what's up. Yeah.
Facts.
And you get a lot of artists that you know to perform at that.
Facts. You know what
so how did you? I didn't know about that. What was the first one like? How was the reception and everything? Where y'all did it at?
We did it Gold Sounds.
Okay.
On I forgot where it's at, but it's near. It's like in, I wouldn't say Bush. It's like Bushwick, Bed-Stuy area, but it's a nice
Borough type area.
Yeah, around there, not too far from Borough.
Okay.
Nice venue. All about. I don't even remember the capacity.
How many artists you had on there?
9, and myself, and 2 openers, so 12.
That's
with
a good number.
9 full slot artists, 2 openers.
That's a good number.
Yeah, Atson, Poison, different people.
I had like 15 on the one that I did. I had 15. But that shit was lit, bro.
It be lit, but it be a lot from an artist standpoint when you not.
I learned from that
in the middle or in the upper ranks. Like when you number 15,
Shorty kept asking me. She was like,
yo,
when I'm gonna perform.
Yo,
I was like, yo, Shorty with the red hair.
I remember that from.
She killed it, right? She was like, yo, when I'm gonna perform. I was like, yo, chill, daddy.
But it be like when you in an artist standpoint, it's like, yo, I came out, I brought my people out. Why the hell?
Because bro, the dude that performed last, Puda Mac, bro, it was like 6-8 people left in there. He was like, yo, I'm gonna need all y'all to come up to the front. Fuck it, I'm gonna give y'all a show. And he did it, you know what I'm saying? And that's one of my little brothers that I grew up with. It's just that you came last, bro.
Yeah,
so,
but if you do 10 people, it's Gucci.
Yeah. So, so I wanted to see if you had anything else to give to the people. I gave you all the questions that I really have for you. You know what I'm saying? I just appreciate that you wanted to join the platform and get on my platform. You know what I'm saying? This won't be the last one because when G.I.Y.A 2 comes out, we're going to
got to come back, make my rounds.
Yeah, pull up, promote that. And any visuals or anything that you got, you could just send to me. You know what I'm saying? And like we said, behind the scenes, we going to work on what we was talking about.
Definitely.
I want to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Because
you made that
I'll tell you. I was
looking.
I was like, yo. That would be fire. That would bust niggas' heads. So definitely.
That definitely will, bro.
I'm telling y'all, tune in. Check me out on all streaming platforms, man. Frass As Hell. Y'all can tune into my IG, my Facebook. I'm about to start going live more, you feel me? Because people feel like I don't know if I'm connecting with the people as much as I should be. So I'm going to start going live more. Yeah. Y'all can check that out.
You like that part of the game, the social media part?
I'm not really, bro, I like Facebook. I like making jokes and talking shit. But I don't feel like my strongest suit is for social media. I can't be on 12 sites active
every day. And that's what you gotta do,
bro. And I be trying to I'm like, if I could connect all the sites, That's why I'm like, I'm happy Facebook be buying everything because I'm like, I could connect my Snapchat, this, all of that. When I post on Facebook, it go to IG, it go to this, it go to that. Cool. Yeah. Well, I'm like, bro,
you gotta go to everything.
Then I gotta go to Twitter. Then I gotta go here.
And then on every,
you posted, I'm posting the same shit.
And then on each one is a different following. You don't. On each one is different comments, different things. You like, oh my god, this is a job in its own.
That's why I'm like, yeah. No wonder people have somebody doing that. You run my social media. I respect the people that get paid off
that shit. Yeah,
I get it.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. But again, like, I appreciate you coming on to the platform, and this will not be the last time that y'all see Frass. You know what I mean? So, for that being said, shout out to Don Core, man. Don Core ain't pull up, but you know what I mean. It's all right. He'll be here next time. And for Frass As Hell, that's a signature.
Yeah, facts.
That's a signature because I've noticed it on most of your tracks. You know what I'm saying? All right. So for that being said, we gonna give y'all a little snippet of "Take Me As I Am."
Facts.
Yeah. So
it's
for that
also
being
out
said,
now on all streaming platforms. Check
for
it
Frass, it's Dricanhippie, and y'all already know what we about to do. We about to definitely get up out of here. Smoke shine.